Good morning, it is day 4. We're past the halfway mark of this amazing journey, and today we're in Skagway. I'm gonna grab myself a coffee here at the Grand Dutch Cafe here on deck 3 across from guest services. Beautiful Skagway, Alaska here. Sapphire Princess is here and the Royal Princess. Celebrity Edge we saw yesterday, and of course the Koningsdam that we're on, but really excited for today. This is another excursion that got interrupted last year that we were excited about. The day before we arrived last year, the evening before, there was a mudslide, and as a result closed South Klondike Highway 14-50 miles up the road, so we were only able to drive up a small piece of it. So definitely interrupted things, but the people that were there on the day before, they were on the wrong side of that, got trapped because they couldn't get past it, and they had to send lifeboats up these little inlets to go rescue them. So it was a wild time. So at least we were there the next day, not that day. Otherwise we would have been on the wrong side of that. But hopefully Mackenzie and the kids are going to be ready any moment, and then we're going to make our way here into Skagway and begin our journey. I can't wait, and I hope you can either. Here we go. Made it to Skagway. All right. See that beautiful water, snow-capped mountains. Nice look there at the ship as we make our way up. Helicopter taking off. Got a map of Skagway here. You can show they show the different ships that are here today. A couple of princess ships, Koningsdam, Celebrity Edge. Making our way down here to pick up our rental car for the day, an electric Klondike. Got ourselves a Ford Mach-e, especially their answer to the Tesla craze. Here we are, Klondike electric bicycles. We're getting a car, not a bike, but this is the place. It was a bit of a long check-in process, but we got our car and now we're headed up the South Klondike Highway. The cool thing though, look at this. When we were here last year, we just had like kind of an old rickety minivan, but this year we've got a sweet Ford Mach-e. This is Ford's answer to the Tesla. It's their electric vehicle. So I'm excited to give this a try. We got a Tesla home. I'm curious to see how this compares, but you can see here, and it comes with a beautiful wife and some cute kids. It's time for us to set off and explore. Here we go. Making our way out of Skagway here. Goodbye Skagway, we'll be back later today. But for now, we're heading up the South Klondike Highway on our way to Canada's lovely Yukon region. Well, it is almost our turn finally. This is taking about, I don't know, a half hour at least. The bus side is much faster. And some person in the regular car got through there, which is kind of rude. Well, we made it to Carcross at the northern end of the South Klondike Highway, and we've decided we were going to go all the way to that. Then we stopped a place on the way back so we can try to get ahead of the crowds, because we didn't get out as early as we hoped to this morning, so we kept getting stuck behind buses and whatnot. But you can see here just a little beach here with these absolutely stunning views out here. This is absolutely remarkable. So this is a small town built primarily during the gold rush, so we're going to be going to see what sort of things. There's an old general store here that's the oldest operating store in town. There's 422 people that live here in Carcross, but this is gorgeous. We made it to downtown Carcross. There's not a whole lot here. We're going to grab some food here at the bistro, get a nice lunch. That was an overpriced, not very good lunch, but at least I'm full now. The kids are playing here on this jungle gym, something a little bit different than what you usually see. Nice high slide for them. Got a whale on a totem pole here. A much bigger totem pole. There's a couple of small gift shops here. Tagus Rocks, Shelly McDonald Jewelry. Now, clearly they don't know that we have Jackson, so we don't need souvenir poop, because we got this guy who makes it for free.
And we out that guy behind the camera.
Me? Nah. Look at these giant ice cream cones. Here we are at our next stop. And this one's a big one. Or should I say, a small one. It is the Carcross Desert. This is the world's smallest desert right here in the middle of the Canadian Yukon. It's all filled with sand right here. I'm sure there's some interesting information about how this all ended up here, but definitely something you don't expect to see here in the middle of the mountains like this. Just a small turn off the road here on our way north. Next on the list, we are at Emerald Lake, and if you're driving up the South Klondike Highway, whether by bus like these folks behind us or a car like us, this is the Yukon region's #1 most photographed lake in the entire Yukon, and that is a big area. So you can see why that beautiful green water. You can even see just a little bit of snow there still at the very top of them, and it's a bit overcast today, but honestly it feels great. But so when we pulled up, there was a ton of people here, but people stopped for a few minutes, get a few pictures, and then it's time to go. So now it's gone from being full of people to not many people at all. Next on the list, Caribou Crossing. I'm gonna be honest, guys, I don't really know what's here, but you can see there's caribou crossing the road. It just really looks like an RV campground. Is it worth even going to? I don't know. You're about to find out. See, there's a bunch of buses here, coffee shop, ice cream parlor, donut shop. We don't need any of those things. No, we're good on ice cream. Wildlife museum, gift shop. This is basically just a little area made to look like an old Wild West town. Here at the Canada's Yukon, Canada's true north. Kate and Jackson getting ready to steer the moose. The Yukon Jade. So, what is back here? Well, not a whole lot if I'm honest. Underwhelming to say the least. We at least were able to use the restroom here, but not much there. It's about to get some food, some ice cream, cute little hut, some bathrooms. That's about it. But hey, it's all just part of the adventure, right? Right. Just another one of these scenic pull-offs here on the South Klondike Highway. Head down here and see what exactly it is we're seeing. I mean, I can tell you what we're seeing. There's a little island out there, some beautiful water, incredible mountain backdrop. It's gorgeous out here. And you can see here, this is going to tell you all about Schwarzka's legacy. Frederick Schwatka, he was a West Point grad, and there were explorers that honored explorers here. And you see there's actually some lakes here, and it shows you all of that from right here. So if you want to honor Schwatka, this is where you can do that. This big crowd here, can you guess what they're here for? Can you guess? Well, I'm about to show you. They're here to stand in a long line to take a picture of the sign. All right, there it is, the Yukon sign. Was it worth the long line? Probably not, but it was only about 5 minutes, not a big deal. Everybody else gets back in their bus. We're gonna make our way back to our car and let's check with Murray's guide to see what's next. I don't even know, but we're gonna find out. Here we go. Next up is the Tutsi Dog Sled Camp. So, don't know what we'll be able to see here. Obviously, I'm sure we'll see some dogs. Will we get to any dog sledding or whatever? I'm really not sure, but it doesn't look like there's too many people here, so I'm happy with that. If we get to see some cute doggies, the kids will be happy. We are gonna do the dog sledding. Now this one is just on wheels because as you can see, there's no snow out here, but it'll still be a fun experience. Get to hang out with the pups, go for a ride. It'll be nice. Kate, what's your puppy's name?
I don't know.
Hello there, puppy. How are you? Ooh. I know, what's going on? So much excitement, so much excitement. Kate, you got yourself a friend there? Jackson's gonna stand in the back. Mom's gonna kick me out. Not as cool as it was on a glacier, but that was still pretty awesome. And you see, you know, it's funny, we were talking to the woman commanding the sled or whatever, and Ken said, have you done a race for her? She said, I've done 14 Iditarod. So we were with the sled, but he went in the hut. This is the Mushers Museum here. with what may very well be our final stop of this epic day in Skagway. Is one of the most beautiful stops in the entire trip. We stopped here last year because it was before the road closed, but this is a pretty epic waterfall. You can see it's literally right off the roadside here. And that's not the only view, because look across the street. Look at those incredible mountains. I mean, this is absolutely gorgeous. Making our way past U.S. Customs and Border Control. So this is way quicker. It took 30 minutes to get through customs at the Canadian border. This will take like 2 minutes, so grateful for that. But we are officially back in the homeland, America. We've been in America for a few miles, but we're about to be official in America. Here we go. We got the car returned to Klondike electric bicycles and cars apparently. Now we're gonna make our way back to the ship. It was nice to finish what we started a year ago and, you know, have a little bit less pressure to get it all done in a single day since we've already done about half of it for today. But saw a lot of really amazing and beautiful things, but also ready to make our way back. Got the train passing up here, violin here. We're just waiting for our show to begin here at Rolling Stone. But first, we're finishing the Dueling pianos.
Gentlemen, how are we doing this evening?
Today is day 5 and we are in Glacier Bay. You can see behind me, can't really see Glacier Bay. We're here for several hours, so I'm hoping maybe, just maybe, we get lucky and it clears up later this morning. I'm gonna go out, head to the bow of the ship because we're able to see some things out there, maybe grab a coffee and figure out what we're gonna do for the rest of the day. So as always, if you're ready, I am. It's good. Here behind the bow. And you can see that clouds, fog is lifting a bit. So after September 1st, they can actually get closer to the Johns Hopkins Glacier, but we're not able to right now because the seals are out there having mating season and they're actually out there on things of ice, you know, whatnot, floating out there. So we don't want to disturb their habitat because this is their home, not ours. We're just visitors, but you can see it is truly breathtaking. Thanks, sir. Here we are out on the bow of the ship. There she is, the beautiful Margerie Glacier.
Almost heaven, West Virginia.
Virginia, Mountain Mama, Lord, take me home.
Country roads, oh, take me home.
Take me home.
Oh,